That's great. Well, here we go. It's the K2 1,000 meters final, and again we have a lot of mixture of experience and some fairly new names coming through. So we'll see how that works out. So now the K4 has dropped down to 500 meters. Will the relevance of this come off a bit? That's what I've heard from speaking to a couple of people, or is that just some sort of over a few too many drinks theory?
Hopefully not. It's it is an incredible event. With those men losing the K4 1000, hopefully this is still that opportunity to express your fitness over that longer distance.
Well, time will tell. In the next couple of minutes, we're expecting some good times. We don't have the Olympic medalists. We're going to have a big. In fact, we don't have, yes, we have. Sorry, we have two Germans here this weekend, and we've seen Sebastian Brendel, and we have Jan Vondry, who will be competing with him. I think it's 500 tomorrow. So they're doing that. And they'll be going, a big team going to Szeged next weekend and Serbia the weekend after. The reason that there's 3 weekends in a row, which I think is not what the organisers originally wanted, was last weekend the Pope was here, so all the hotel rooms were full. So unfortunately they had to make a decision, and they let the Pope have his way. And so this is where it goes. So TSURKAN and K2 from Ukraine. Ukraine, quite a strong team here, which is good to see. Finland, a small team. They've got quite a few youngsters coming through. Again, some big names. TÓTH and KULIFAI. They have the K4 here, so they let some of the old legends out. We saw last year's winner here, Emanuel, SILVA, and João, RIBEIRO. SILVA obviously used to go with Pimenta until he stopped doing the K2, but they're all 4 of them often in the K4 together. And then we have Spain, GORROTXATEGI and LÓPEZ, and Hungary, PETRÓ and Miika, a young team. So the Hungarians have a few of the old legends and a few of the newcomers coming through. And then for the Great Britain, we have BOWLEY and Daniel Johnson, who are looking to put down a mark of well. First off in lane number 9, it looks like the Portuguese that we didn't actually mention is FERREIRA and PEREIRA coming through.
As you can see, the Portuguese, both in lane 5 and lane 9, had great starts, and also in the females. But here we go, the Hungarians coming through strong. With
the black tip bait. And we'd expect Emanuel Silva, having watched his great competitor, Fernando Pimenta. Those two won the silver, just missing out on the gold in the London Olympics. They'd be wanting to keep the high level together. But so far, it's the Hungarians which have really taken it out.
Yeah, that's right. They're looking really comfortable there. Timing and rhythm and the urge stroke is really good.
Well, TÓTH and KULIFAI have been around for many years, so they know what rhythm's all about. Here we have Emanuel Silva stroking the bet, and also it looks like in lane number 7 the other Hungarians doing well.
That's right. They're coming through. They're holding on to the other Hungarians in lane 4.
Apparently with the Hungarian team it is a case of not come if you want to, but it's very much an opening. If you feel you can do with the practice, you can almost.
Yeah, that's right. And they have
a lot of them want to come.
That's right, and they have trials in a few weeks' time, so this is a great opportunity for them to have that practice.
And we didn't actually mention the other medalists in the K1 women 500 meters from Rio. We do have Danuta Kozak, who's rather plump at the moment.
Oh yes, she's got this baby on the way, so I guess it's great timing, especially if she going to keep going. So as you can see, the Ukrainians have strongly pulled past the Hungarians.
The Ukrainians have a very strong team out this week, and obviously have mastered the crew boats, because they pick up a lot of medals here. But here we go. They seem to be. Are they? I guess the sign of a good boat is you think it's one boat, and if you think it's bad, it's like 2 different people in the boat.
That's
if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Are they pulling together nicely?
It looks like it. I mean, they're getting some fantastic boat runners, I can see from here. And obviously every stroke is pulling them forward and away from the Hungarians. As you can see, the Hungarians have lifted a little bit there.
They're starting maybe to come back though. If you look, the camera angle might be deceptive, but with only 200 meters to go, this is where it's going to start really hurting.
That's right, he's going through the 200s there. Not long at all until the finish, so they have to keep picking up pace, especially for those Hungarians if they want to pass the Ukrainians.
Well, they pulled away again, as you say. It looks like they've settled for second place.
I think so.
Ukraine really putting on some sort of demonstration here. Coming for the last 100 meters, so it is certainly Ukraine. Unless they fall out, they're going to win, and that's Vitaliy, TSURKAN and Oleh, KUKHARYK. And they are really pulling away. It's 1.5, but it's a close battle for third place. It's very much a case of second is going to be Hungary, but can Finland pull out a third place? That'll be good to see. But
it
not
looks
for
like
the local.
Portugal. Oh, it's very close.
As we can,
Very
you can
close.
see on your screen clearly, the white line, which is not a physical line, is drawn between the two flags. The locals are certainly hoping that Portugal come through, but looking at it as the blind eye, it looked like maybe Finland have a medal.
We'll have to wait for those official results to come through.
And there the finish.
Oh, there we go. Third place, Finland. Fantastic. They'll be very happy with that.
Oh, he banged his head for. I can't believe it. Or why didn't we take first? That's good to see. Should be the Portuguese that are banging their head. Because they were out fast, weren't they? The
They
Portuguese
were
are
very
smart,
out very
green-tipped
fast.
bait. And they all have the same logo on their baits.
Yes, it's fantastic to see as a team. You can spot them very easily. The Ukrainians pushed right to the finish.
They did, didn't they? Where Hungary backed off a little bit.
That's right. I mean, it's they were probably definitely trying to that finish, but the Ukrainians were just too dominant.
And look at the moment, you see in the white boat in third place, Finland have half a metre, goes down to 40 centimetres, 30, 20, across the line, who cares?
Very close.
So that's a shame for the locals. Emanuel, Silva, RIBEIRO just missing out this time on the actual on the medals. But look at that. That's I think the Ukrainians they must practice their signs of joy, because they're not timid in showing how happy they are, which is great to see.
That's right, and it's fantastic to see how much it means to them finishing so strongly.
Ukraine take the gold, Hungary take the silver, and Finland take the bronze medal. And I think, Lisa Carrington, not criticising you, but you look so cool as a cucumber every time you finish and cross the line. Do you think you might be able to do that one time?
Yeah, maybe I'll have to break my paddle on my boat or something.
Okay, you probably deteriorate a bit. But we saw Silva RIBEIRO taking up fourth place, Brits Bowley Johnson taking the fifth place, still very much in touch, and Spain, Hungary, Portugal and Slovakia, who actually didn't start, sorry.
Senhoras e senhores, apresentamos os medalhados do K2 1000 metros masculinos.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present the medalists for the men's K2 1000 meter event.
As medalhas serão entregues por Tiago Brandão Rodrigues, Ministro da Educação, acompanhado por Yuri Shaban, Team Leader da Ucrânia.
The medals will be presented by Tiago Brandão Rodrigues, Minister of Education, accompanied by Yuri Chaban, Team Leader of Ukraine.
E os medalhados de bronze são...
The bronze medalists from Finland, Jeremy HAKALA and Miika NYKÄNEN.
E os medalhados de prata são
the silver medalists representing Hungary, Dávid, TÓTH and Tamás, KULIFAI.
E os medalhados de ouro e vencedores da Taça do Mundo,
The gold medalists and World Cup winners representing Ukraine are Vitaliy, TSURKAN and Oleh, KUKHARYK.
por favor, levantem-se para escutar o hino nacional da Ucrânia.
Please rise for the national anthem of Ukraine.
O vosso aplauso aos medalhados da Taça do Mundo 2017.
Give a warm round of applause to the 2017 World Cup medalists.